Two of the most well-known testosterone boosters being talked about online today are Tongkat Ali and Fadogia Agrestis. They went mainstream after Dr. Andrew Huberman, famous Stanford scientist and researcher, talked about them on his hit podcast, the Huberman Lab Podcast. But what if I told you that there's a more well-established, nature-backed, and science-proven miracle testosterone booster that's been kept secret for centuries? Well, this little-known herb that I'm about to share with you has a wide array of clinical randomized human studies showing its ability to improve testosterone levels in men, significantly increasing them by over 20%, while having more benefits for the entire body and having less side effects than Fadogia Agrestis and Tongkat Ali combined. Before we get into things, be sure to smash that like button and press the red subscribe button. Click that notification bell icon to get updates whenever I release more pure, valuable testosterone boosting content. Now, let's dive into the fascinating world of the potent mineral resin that is Shilajit. Shilajit is well known for its adaptogenic properties. Adaptogens being a class of herbs that help us deal with the negative effects that come with stress to help make us more resilient physically and mentally. These include both Fadogia Agrestis and Tongkat Ali as well. First mentions of Shilajit appear over 3,000 years ago in the Charaka Samhita Vedic scriptures. The word Shilajit coming from the Sanskrit meaning conqueror of mountains and destroyer of weakness. Now, who wouldn't want to take that? Am I right? And Ayurvedic medicine has, in general, regarded Shilajit as a panacea or cure-all, classifying it as a Divyana Rasayana or supreme revitalizer. Now we're talking. Now, like I said, Shilajit is a potent mineral resin that's formed over centuries in the Himalayan mountains, and it contains a potent blend of 80+ trace minerals, including magnesium, calcium, zinc, boron, and fulvic acid, the master electrolyte, which is what scientists believe gives Shilajit its healing properties. Taken orally, Shilajit has been shown to be effective at doses as low as 200 milligrams. Now, before we get any further, you will see a link to purchase Shilajit from a trusted vendor that I personally use at a 20% discount to all of my viewers. Anyways, back to the video. Now, one of the major draws to supplementing with Tongkat Ali is its ability to not only increase testosterone levels, but also boosting DHEA levels while lowering cortisol levels. Cortisol being our body's main stress hormone, and DHEA being the precursor to testosterone and other male hormones such as dihydrotestosterone or DHT, which is the most powerful male androgen in the human body. Now, I know that was a lot. So by Tongkat Ali's ability to boost DHEA levels and lower cortisol levels, Tongkat Ali is a key proven adaptogenic herb for its ability to reduce stress and famous for its ability to lower the cortisol to testosterone ratio, crucial for muscle growth and repair, especially after workouts. Now, this is where it gets interesting, so you're going to want to listen up, because a famous study from 2012 looking at 96 men aged between 45 to 55 years old who were given 250 milligrams of Shilajit extract twice a day for 90 days saw a 20% increase in their testosterone levels and a whopping 30% increase in their DHEA levels. So there you go. Now, on top of that, an animal model study from 2012 looking at the effects of Shilajit on chronic fatigue-induced mice showcased Shilajit's ability to lower cortisol in mice and prevent stress-induced adrenal gland shrinkage by modulating the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis in the brain. Try saying that 10 times fast. And leave a comment if you can. In doing so, Shilajit was shown to be able to lower cortisol, further reducing stress levels and optimizing that cortisol-testosterone ratio that I mentioned earlier. They're neck and neck, I tell ya. So far, so good, but here's where it gets even better. Shilajit stimulates testosterone production by supporting testicular health and optimizing Leydig cell function. Leydig cells, found in the testicles, are responsible for the majority of testosterone production in the male human body. Shilajit has the ability to increase cholesterol levels in the testes, which is good because cholesterol is a precursor to all of our other hormones, even our DHEA. This effect is seen in Tongkat Ali and Fadogia Agrestis as well. However, Fadogia's limited body of research shows its ability to not only increase testosterone levels by optimizing Leydig cell function, but also to be able to increase the size of the testes as seen in the study done on rats. Okay, that's pretty cool. But when you look at the results of a 2018 study looking at the effects of Shilajit on cadmium-induced infertile mice, it showed how Shilajit works as magic. By boosting enzymes involved in steroidogenesis, or the creation of our hormones, like all the powerful ones that we mentioned already, like testosterone and dihydrotestosterone, as well as DHEA, of course. Shilajit not only increased testosterone, raised sperm levels, and restored all parameters of fertility in these infertile mice, but it was also to increase their ball size. Again, proving its rock-hard properties in more ways than one. All jokes aside, Shilajit helps you perform at the highest level by supporting your cell's mitochondria's ability to create more ATP, which is the major source of energy currency in our bodies. This is thanks to its main chemical constituent, fulvic acid, which I mentioned earlier. Known as the master electrolyte, how it works is actually pretty simple. Fulvic acid found in Shilajit does two things really well. One, it enhances the ability of our cells to uptake oxygen and other valuable nutrients. And secondly, it helps to detox toxins and other toxic byproducts as a result, removing them from our cells to put out metabolic fires and clean up messes everywhere else in the body, improving brain health, cognitive function, pain and wound healing, and supporting healthy levels of inflammation with an exceptional safety profile, unlike Tongkat Ali and Fadogia Agrestis, which we'll talk more about later. Extensive use of Shilajit supplementation shows increased levels of antioxidants in humans, from daily supplementation in doses as high as 2 grams, which I personally never use. I personally take 400 milligrams to 1 gram per day, with no unwanted side effects whatsoever. Meanwhile, Fadogia's limited research has uncovered a potentially fatal flaw. It could potentially harm your adrenals, liver, and even your testes. But this was only seen in high doses. Now, along similar lines, Tongkat Ali's ability to boost testosterone in a dose-dependent manner while simultaneously lowering cortisol levels is actually pretty impressive. But only if you don't mind being on edge 24/7. Yes, I kid you not. I used to take Tongkat Ali personally pretty consistently, and I actually hated how it made me feel. I was very aggressive and would get angry very easily. I would much rather prefer Shilajit's effects over Tongkat Ali's. Now, it's important to note that I've personally never tried Fadogia Agrestis, so I won't even speak on that. But I would take Shilajit any day, and not to mention I can take Shilajit all day without having to worry about if I'm going to be able to fall asleep later in the day, which is something that I can't honestly say with Tongkat Ali. Now, when it comes to sourcing, it should come to no surprise to any of you that there are so many people getting scammed by companies online, both for Tongkat Ali and Fadogia Agrestis especially. Because unfortunately most Tongkat Ali supplements, as many as nearly half of all of them, are lacking in the active plant chemical constituent urocominins, a compound unique to only Tongkat Ali. What this means for you, the consumer, is that most Tongkat Ali supplements on the market today are completely devoid of their main ingredient and have no effects on boosting testosterone. Now, for those of you who do want to try Tongkat Ali for yourself, I will be including a link to purchase a very high quality extract with a standardized 10% urocominins. This is personally the strongest Tongkat Ali supplement I've ever used and potentially the strongest Tongkat Ali supplement in the world. So try it out for yourself and use code NOAH to save you 10% off at checkout. Now, I did want to hit on Shilajit as it is not safe by any means either. A 2008 review of over 200 Shilajit supplements sold online found 1/5 of all of them to be contaminated with toxic heavy metals like lead, arsenic, and mercury. For a pure, clean, third-party lab-tested Shilajit source that I use, you will see a link below to purchase at a 20% discount for all of my viewers. Over the years, I've personally tried a lot of different Shilajits, and for me, this is the best one that I've ever used. It feels like a smooth, revitalizing wave of energy, kind of like coffee, but without the crash and any downsides. See my full review by clicking right up here. Plus, at this price, you literally cannot beat it. But what about you? Have you ever tried Shilajit or Tongkat Ali or Fadogia Agrestis? I'd love to hear from you. Let's keep this conversation alive. And be sure to check out the description box below for more information, and you already know, special discount links, and join my free newsletter, The High Vibe Tribe, for more valuable information from me, like how to boost your testosterone and more valuable muscle building content. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Thanks for watching, and until next time.